Hello, so we are back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. Check here, yeah? Acer Predator. And we have i7 Gen and NVIDIA graphics. What this laptop is doing, let's see the customer email, which is a computer shop. So the customer is saying another gaming laptop for you. This one is Acer Predator Helios 300. Laptop dead, not turning on and no lights, even when the charger is plugged in. So we know this laptop is dead. I will say first, let's plug the power supply, the charger, and see what it's doing. So we have the charger. Plugging in the charger is doing nothing, but I heard a click on the power supply. Not sure if you can hear the click. No, it's not doing anymore. No. Now that click means the current goes over the limit I set up there. So most likely, what do we have here? It's a shorted motherboard. Now let's open this laptop quickly. So the laptop is open. Let's unplug the battery. What we are checking first? First, we are checking the main power rail. Where we can check the main power rail, of course, after the input circuit, where we have two MOSFETs, and then we have the current resistor here. You can see it. We have actually two current resistors. So checking with ground, 13 ohms. This 13 ohms. So the CPU cannot be shorted. The GPU cannot be shorted. I mean, what can be shorted is actually the VRAM power supply or the chipset. Chipset. I think this one is for the chipset. No, huh? No, this one is the chipset. One is 65 ohms. But let's check to be sure. Okay, so we remove the heatsink. Yeah, looks like no one ever replaced the thermal paste or opened this heatsink. But it's still fine. We can see the thermal paste, it's wet. So here we have the VRAM power supplies. Let's check them. We ground, 0 ohms. Check on the screen, 0 ohms we ground. The other one, same story, 0 ohms. So the VRAM is most likely shorted. You want me to find out exactly what VRAM is shorted? All VRAM is shorted plus the GPU. But let's lower the voltage. Yeah, like 0.9 should be fine. Let me grab the thermal camera. Okay, so the VRAM is taking like 4.5 amps. And check here. I mean, all are bright. All are shorted. This one, all VRAMs are gone. Okay, so then, sorry, which MOSFET it is shorted? We can find out. Coming with current after the current resistors, and you can see the MOSFET which is getting hot, which is wait one second. But it's not making no, yeah, it is not making sense. Okay, this is an inductor. Okay, so those power supplies, they are taking current after the inductor, so we have to come with the voltage here. Yeah, now it's better. And now we can spot actually the shorted MOSFET, which is this one from this side. Let's remove this MOSFET. Why we should remove the MOSFET? Because the laptop, it will work on the Intel graphics. I mean, I understand this is not a fix, but we are still delivering a working laptop. I mean, okay, it's not a gaming laptop anymore, but still can be used. Okay, so we remove the MOSFET. Replacing the MOSFET has no sense, yeah? It's no point. Remember, we have 0 ohms on the VRAM power supply, yeah? From here to here, we have like 9 ohms. It's no point, it's dead, yeah? Just have in mind, the VRAM took 19 volts with many amps, so it's pointless. But what do I want to check is, let's plug the screen, let's plug the charger with 19 volts. Good. Charger is plugged in. Pressing the power button, and the laptop is coming on. Check there. And you can see the lights on the keyboard. Weird sound. And looks like it's working. But of course, on the internal graphics. Let me check the voltage on the VRAM quickly. 1.2. And it's looping, right? It's looping because oh, no heatsink. Sorry, I have no heatsink. Wow, this is the. You can't believe how hot the VRAM it is. You can't believe how hot it is. The VRAM is shorted. Now, one thing people see shorted means, okay, so basically 19 volts get into the VRAM, and the VRAM short to ground, yeah? So whatever it's on the VRAM, like any transistor, because they have like thousands of transistors inside, they go short to ground. You know, no one is thinking, if it's short to ground, why they will not be short with the input and the output? And yeah, the GPU took also 19 volts coming from the VRAM. So the GPU is dead, the VRAM is dead. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the second MOSFET, and on that way we will have we will not have like current consumption on the VRAM. And that's how you disable the GPU. And now everything is fine. Let me cool down the board quickly. Replacing the GPU and the VRAM? No, no way. We realize it's no worth, and you cannot find a good GPU, because Nvidia, same as Intel, they are not selling chips for the people they can buy. No, they are not doing it. Good. Let's plug the charger again. Actually, let me put back the heatsink. I know it's sad. I know that. I know it's sad, but it's nothing more what you can do in this case. I mean, I've been on that road so many times, and I said, you know what? Let me try. Let me replace the shorted MOSFET, and maybe it will work. Never. It's never working. Because obviously, when 1.2 volts power L is taking 19 volts, then a lot of bad things it will happen. Okay, let's try one more time. Let me plug the battery. So the heatsink is back on place. Plug in the battery, plug in the charger, sorry, we shall see the laptop charging fine. Let's wait. Yeah, it is charging fine. You can see that the charging current 2.3 amps. Let's power on the laptop. Pressing the power button. The charger is getting disabled because I don't have enough current. Yeah, no bootable device, but the laptop is working on the Intel graphics. Yeah, they took out the hard drive, so you cannot test. When you don't have enough current, you have those two lights flashing. Actually, the laptop is working on the battery right now. Okay, what you can do more, you disable the VRAM. Usually the GPU should be disabled, no power. But if the GPU still have power, remove the MOSFETs from the NVIDIA chip. And that's all. And what you can do more is you can add like a piece of heatsink like this over the chipset, and that it will help the cooling. Okay, so I'm gonna stop now. I know it is sad, but it's nothing more what I can do. So I'll say thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, of course, and see you on the next one. Bye.